Hello there. I'm on a roll today, so 2 videos in one day. And this is called multitasking in a way because I've been away in London for 2 days. Uh, all self-development related work. So my name is Chiko. Before I go on, and also introduce yourself. Leave a comment and also feel free to share. Sharing is caring, sharing is loving. So what I wanted to talk about today is walking into your purpose. Okay, so walking into your purpose in what you want to do in life. Okay, so in terms of if you're a 9 to 5er, I'll call you that, is that if you're in a place where you feel like you want to serve, you want to do something much bigger, and you're feeling like really restricted, and days are going by and you're thinking, you've got something, but you can't put two and two together, and you're feeling as though you're really, really stuck. Okay, so I don't mean to make this sound really bad, but there's always a way out. Okay, sometimes we think things look worse than they really are. Okay, because our imagination tells us we can't do anything else because X, Y, and Z. So you may feel like if you're at work, for instance, and you want to have a career elsewhere, or you want to branch off, you may feel like, oh, the economy is changing and there's restructures going on in the workplace, and you can't leave because such and such, because you have rent, or you have mortgage or responsibilities and such and such. That's your brain actually telling you you're in a comfortable zone, don't go anywhere, because outside is dangerous. If you do, then the worst thing could happen. But really, this is the best time ever, where you have access to so many resources, where you can be who you want to be and to live life according to your own terms. Is it going to be easy? No. And do you leave your job the next day? No. That's not what it means. It means that you plan strategically. You plan, whether it be 3 months, 6 months, a year. But it's about not imprisoning yourself to the point that you are in a place where you're there for 15, 20 years, 30 years, and you're so entrapped. I believe life is meant to be more meaningful than that. So even if it means moving into another job that you're more passionate about, it's about doing something that will give you the opportunity to serve others while you are in your best form. Because when you are in a position where you don't like where you are, the likelihood is that you're not going to be on top form, and you're not going to perform, and you're not going to be living your life purposefully. Okay, so you can walk into your purpose in any given time, just as long as it's planned out. Well, there might be other people who might say some days you just feel like walking out, but in reality, yes, that's gonna cause a lot of fear, because you feel like, oh, that's a huge leap and that's a huge loss. So when you hear people talk about, live life purposefully, walk into your purpose, it's not saying that people are not saying leave now, but it's being strategic. Plan it out, and then hopefully that will enable you to then walk into your purpose. Okay, spend time fine-tuning the areas that you feel like you can serve people more, or where you feel like you will be able to connect with so many people, and networking events, for instance, where you can spark up, that creativity, that space that gives you the opportunity to feel a sense of you're walking into your purpose, a sense of freedom. So even if you're in your workplace, it's not only being confined to that place, but it's being able to say, let me find avenues of where you can reignite your purpose, your meaning. So even if it's a day or two, to build to the greater you. Okay, so the small baby steps leading on into the bigger purpose. So this is where I'm going to leave it for today, and say that anything that you do in life, do not think too much of the grand picture, because the grand picture changes, you know, all the time. But think of the daily actions that will enable you to connect more in why you're doing it, and so that you will be walking towards your purpose step by step until you reach your ultimate goal. Okay, so bye for now, and thank you for joining me.